Okay, girl, let's get into Salt Lake City. First of all, girl, what the fuck be going on with Salt Lake City girl looks? To say that they got a lot of money on this show, it's like, where were we going on and what were we doing? It feels like we were all just kind of going out for a dinner. Like, this doesn't look like reunion looks. This is like dinner looks. I don't like this. Hold up. I got another picture that's a little bigger. Hold up. Hold up. Show up. You hating ass. So what? Y'all know my click so tough. Hold up. That's not it. I got one. I got one. Got one. Got one. Okay, hold up. I think this is it. All right. So just to look at them full out, okay? So let me say this. I think Monica looked cute. We know she was on a budget, so she looked cute. I think Mary looked good. I think Mary looked, beautifully understated, but like a lady with money. The wig is wigging. The color is nice on her. It's not doing too much. It fits. She looked good. She don't give casket ready, because in the past, Mary will give you a terrible wig and foundation 3 shades too light for her skin. So we appreciate this. Lisa Barlow, Lisa, you look cute. I love your shoes. Heather, I mean, you did the best you could. That color is pretty on you. Hair and makeup is a plus. You could, excuse me, y'all. You could definitely tell somebody black doing her hair and makeup. Talking about Heather. Um, Angie. It's giving Las Vegas showgirl. It's giving Las Vegas showgirl. I don't like the dress. The shoes are probably pretty. Like, whatever. Meredith is giving like she got one of the Destiny Child versions of the dress that Mary got on. Like, you know how Destiny Child used to give you like the same style of dress in the same color or different colors, but the same style. Girl, that's what this is giving. The drapery, I just think it looks, beautifully understated. I think that she looks pretty. Meredith looks pretty. But y'all know Meredith really can't do no wrong in my eyes. So there's that. Um, Child, not Heather on that Ozempic, but still can't dress. Ugh. Girl, you think she on Ozempic? That's why her head look that big? Girl, do what you gotta do, Heather. Do what you gotta do. Whitney. Whitney. Whitney, you look cute. Just understated. Like this looks like a cute little, dinner look. Like you and your husband going out on a cute little date. Maybe you got a cute little event to go to. Like, but you don't. Nobody's giving reunion though. I'm gonna just say that nobody's giving reunion. Everybody's giving understated for the most part. Because I like the interesting part of Whitney's dress. I do. That top part, I like that. And I think when she was sitting down during the show, it looked good. Okay, so let's get into the things that I have in my notes for Salt Lake City girls. Are we ready? Let's get into it. Okay. So Monica was Jen's errand girl for free. Ma'am, I'm gonna tell you right now, like I'm in my Gemini mind with you because on one side I'm looking at you like, bitch, you got kids. You got kids and you have enough time and money to become an errand girl for Jen Shaw for fucking free. Meanwhile, it did get you on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and blew you up. And this does have the possibility of putting you in the next tax bracket if you capitalize off the situation appropriately. But we don't know if you're going to be able to capitalize off this situation appropriately because you have come in a very kind of way. You're the blogger. What is it? Dita Von Teese, girl, not Dita Von Teese. Whatever the fucking Von Teese. Y'all, what they called the damn blog that she was in charge of, girl. But it wasn't just her. It was Heather's makeup artist and some other people that were running this blog that kept releasing stories on women on the show. And it originally started out with releasing information on Jen Shaw. Okay. And Monica says that I was working for Jen. I see how fucked up Jen is. And so eventually I start putting information out on Jen because I hate her. And also Monica was the one that called the FBI. Oh yeah, that's right. Called the federale hood on that bitch. You out here stealing from old people, bitch. I'm putting you in jail. And to jail she went. Reality Von Teese. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. So Monica was like, I'm the girl on the outside looking in. right? I'm the girl on the outside looking in. And this really resonated with the viewership who also can't afford to live as lavishly as the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City girls can. But that's why you shouldn't have been on this show. I think they were trying to come from the standpoint of, if we go and get the vlogger, the blogger, the downtrodden, the one that wants to be on the cast so bad, like, then it's gonna add like a special flair to the show. And it did, girl. It did. It definitely had people on Twitter typing and hashtagging the fuck out of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City when we found out that Monica was reality Von Teese and had made it onto the reality show after emailing casting and telling them that they show sucked and they needed her. And then she proved them right. She proved them. They proved her right. She proved herself right because she came on the show. And I don't know what they would have been talking about if she wasn't on the show. If she wasn't on the show, I don't know what this season would have been. Okay, y'all blaming Meredith for every fucking thing again. Okay, Lisa, you were annoying. You were annoying, elitist, classist, annoying rich bitch, whatever you want to call it, when you kept reminding everybody that ring cost $60,000. You around a whole bunch of other rich people. So the fact that you got to keep telling everybody how much that ring costs, girl. And then you're going to be, it was just because John gave it to me after. Girl, nobody care. Don't nobody care. I get so tired of Lisa and her white woman tears, girl. She has the ability to turn on the waterworks like that. I don't believe it at all. Anytime she cries, I roll my eyes. I don't care. Monica, did you steal that lady ring? Because Heather feel like you stole that lady ring. Maybe you did steal it with your broke ass. Listen, if it weren't for the fact that you was reality Von Teese, I would not have said that. But the fact that you've been scheming and plotting for the longest, yeah, you grimy enough to pocket that lady ring and act like you ain't never see shit. Like, what? Oh my God. Oh my God. Where is it? Has anybody seen it? Oh my God. Like, I put it in the tits. Girl, I wouldn't put it past that bitch neither. Okay. Then hilariously, at some point, Monica calls Angie a bench warming bitch. And I was just like, hey, she came through with the rehearsed reads. Because Monica's reads were on point. There were times when she was absolutely going in and I had to give it to her. Bitch, hilarity. Okay. Heather pulls out some audio of Monica saying that Kim Kardashian was an assistant, okay? She used to clean closets and she did it as a stepping stone. And guess what? I understand it because I did this whole thing with Jen as a stepping stone. Girl, we know. Heather came out there and didn't have to say much. She had all the evidence packed and ready, bitch. We know that you work for free for Jen Shaw just so you could come to us with the bullshit later and get on this show. That's really what it was. You was over there making an investment. And I do feel like that's stupid, but it kind of worked out for you. We'll see. We have yet to determine if this was as stupid as it really can be. Like, this could have really been a stupid situation where you worked that hard, did all of that, and then you get nothing from it. Because essentially being a housewife, you got to buy shit to be a housewife. You got to pay for shit to be a housewife. Okay? Monica, I don't think you're going to be able to come back because you're not really friends with any of these women. And I low-key feel like if you do come back, it's because the network makes them be friends with you. I do. The way Whitney was responding to Monica throughout the show, at one point, they wanted to like have this conversation about the rumor about Angie's husband being gay because he was a hairstylist. And at first it kind of seemed like Whitney and Meredith might have put it out there. And so Monica wanted to clear it up and let them know that, hey, Whitney's not responsible for anything that comes out of my mouth. It was something along the lines of that. But the way they were dealing with her, it made me feel like there's a possibility that Monica may be able to come back because some of the girls need that check. And if the production company says y'all need to work with this bitch so everybody can keep getting a check, there are women on that cast that will do that. Okay. Monica insists that she did not know that Jen was on the show at first. I don't believe her. Andy looked offended when she said that the show sucked and so did the ratings. Oh, did they suck? Oh, you didn't know? Stop acting like you didn't know, Andy. You know if the fucking ratings are sucking. And they were. The ratings for Salt Lake City were not that great. I stopped reviewing it. Y'all were scared that y'all weren't going to have anything to really talk about once Jen Shaw's ass went to jail. So yeah, I absolutely believe somebody behind the scenes knew who Monica was and put her on the show just so we can have this moment. Okay, I do. Monica said that she feels like she reached out to the FBI and the other women should have as well. And this is when I want to remind Monica, you're really not in these women's tax bracket, because they don't tell anything. Everybody's doing shit that they probably shouldn't be doing. Everybody's getting away with tax fraud. Everybody's getting away with laundry. Like, trust me, all of those rich people in Salt Lake City are all doing illegal shit that they are getting away with. The reason why they're getting away with it is because they are fully insulated and nobody's snitching on nobody. That's the reason why Jen was able to be doing that shit in broad daylight in front of everybody's face and wasn't nobody really saying anything until them old people started calling the federale hood like, I can't get this card, my card. It keeps taking the money from my card. Yeah. She had real victims. Okay. But it also, she's not a white person. Jen Shaw might be a lot of things, but she wasn't a white Mormon. So she wasn't in the insulated group of people that probably would have been protected from being held accountable for such crimes. Okay. But Monica, when you said that, and everybody else should have said something too, they were never going to say anything because rich people don't tell on each other unless somebody's blackmailing them. They called Meredith out on not sharing all of these things that go on with her, like the family members being sick and all of that type of stuff. Her dad last season, she doesn't say anything until they try to hold her accountable for it, as if she brings it up to get out of mess. And Meredith was like, first of all, I don't need to use any excuses. I disengage. Okay. As we all know, a bitch will Meredith disengage very quickly. So no, if I don't want to talk about something, I'm just going to walk away. I don't need to come up with a lie or use whatever I'm going through in my family to get out of bullshit with you hoes. I don't value y'all that much. Meredith feels like they trivialize things that hurt her, and they do. They absolutely do. Whitney and Lisa go back and forth because at some point, Whitney lost her friend this season and she was looking for Lisa to be all like emotionally there for her, and Lisa wasn't doing enough. And then when Lisa was checking up on her, Whitney was like, but I felt like you were antagonizing me, constantly asking me how I was doing. Whitney, you don't know what you want, but you need to be on somebody's prescription and get the fuck out of my face. This was the one time that I was on Lisa's side because Lisa was like, I walk on eggshells with you, bitch. I don't know what to do. Okay. I don't know what you want me to say, what you want me to, I don't know what you want me to do, Whitney. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know either. I don't know either, but I'm going to say this. I think it is funny how Lisa was the mean girl that all y'all wanted to be friends with, and y'all have literally like befriended her, but only so that y'all could fight each other. To see now that Heather and Whitney both have their relationship with Lisa, but they don't have the same relationship with each other is the craziest, most fucked up thing. Y'all was really willing to throw away the friendship in a relationship that y'all had, which was genuine to each other, because y'all really like each other. Y'all didn't really like Lisa. Lisa treated y'all like shit, but y'all wanted to be one of the it girls so bad, and being friends with her means you a it girl, right? You wanted to be received and validated by fucking Lisa so bad, who is insecure, obviously, not taking very good care of herself. We ain't even gonna get into all the things I feel like is wrong with Lisa's ass. But ultimately, like, looking at Heather and Whitney, y'all are so like delusional and weak to me. Like, Heather a little bit less than Whitney, but it's crazy to me how y'all were both willing to say fuck each other for Lisa, even though y'all literally used to be talking to one another and crying on each other's shoulder about how Lisa was treating y'all like shit. It's hilarious. But Lisa and Whitney are real friends now. They are. And Heather, you absolutely tried to start shit between Lisa and Whitney when you said that Whitney said she's responsible for Lisa being a better person, when that girl never said that shit. She never said that. You took what she said out of context. That was the one time that y'all straight up lied on Whitney. For real, for real. Because Whitney always be doing shit and then acting like she ain't do it. Like, to me, Whitney was the one that was actually trying to push shit out last season, and she blamed it on Meredith. So when we come to this season and Monica's putting shit out and trying to blame it on Meredith too, Whitney jumps on Monica's bandwagon and is like, yeah, because Meredith did that last season. It was like, no, bitch, that was you. That was you that was talking about old girl sucking dick for tickets and shit, and was trying to get trying to get Heather to bring it up, and Heather was like, I don't want to talk about my friend sucking dick for tickets, for jazz tickets. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to discuss it. I don't want to discuss it. So I'm gonna act like I didn't hear it, bitch. Stop trying to make me. Y'all remember that? And she tried to blame Meredith for that shit. Yeah, girl. Anyways, what else happened? So Angie lies and says that Monica brought up the gay rumors. No one was saying that before she brought it up on TV. To be clear, girl, nobody brought it up on TV because nobody cares about your husband, but it was obvious that that was a rumor going around Salt Lake City already. So for you to act like Monica was the one that made that rumor pop in real life, that's bullshit. But okay, like somebody give a fuck about if your husband gay or not, girl. Nobody cares. Angie says that Monica is so evil. And Monica is like, so I'm evil for talking about the rumors about your husband being gay, but you not evil for saying that Meredith lays it low and spreads it wide? That's what you said about this lady. And you know what she got that from, right? She got that from Meredith's, ex BFF Lisa. Lisa probably was telling Angie so much of Meredith and Seth's business, which is what Angie was using against Meredith, which is why Meredith was like, if she don't leave me alone, I'm gonna put her business out there. And then y'all gonna try to act like Meredith fucked up. But Meredith was responding to Angie. Always. Meredith never really starts with anybody. They start with her, and then she do her thing. She do her lawyer thing. She dig up dirt on you, and she try to find little slick ass ways to get that shit put out there on the show. She does do that, but she's not the reality Von Tease blogger. She's not doing it on the outside. She's not putting your information on the outside. She gonna get that shit and bring it to the group. You come at me again, and I'm gonna spray you. Like that's Meredith's MO, and that makes sense to me, which is why I never really have a problem with her. But anyway, so Angie said that Meredith wasn't her friend, though. Monica was really trying to be her friend, and she was putting those rumors out there. So that makes her evil. And I'm just like, girl, please. Like, evil, girl, please. Meredith reads transcripts from what was actually said on the show. And she says that she never said for sure what the rumors about Angie's husband were. Like the rumors about Angie's husband could have been anything, not specifically gay rumors or about their marriage. And she then starts to read all of the things that Angie said about her. Angie put a hit out on her family. They skated over that, but I was like, wait a minute, bitch. Angie put a hit out on Meredith's family, but we're questioning if she's in the mafia? What's going on? What's going on here, y'all? Did anybody else catch that? What you mean she put a hit out on your family, bitch? We're not going to discuss that as if that's a huge problem. What do we discuss? Like, girl, what does a hit mean to y'all? But anyway, she said a whole bunch of other shit about Meredith and then said that Meredith was a trampoline with eyes. And Meredith was like, you said all that shit about me, and I was never the one that put those rumors out about your husband. And she said, well, you should consider that a compliment for me. It means you have tight skin. Girl, shut up. That wasn't no fucking compliment. When you call her a trampoline, that wasn't saying her skin was tight. That was saying niggas was bouncing. Okay, bouncing off of her like this nigga, that nigga, this nigga, that nigga. Because y'all always trying to call Meredith a hoe because Meredith and Seth were, in basically an open relationship at some point. Which I feel like Lisa is always dragging Meredith for. But bitch, mind your business, okay? Mind your business, because nobody knows what's going on over there with you and your husband. Lisa told Angie that Meredith and Seth were seeing other people. Lisa and Angie says that Meredith talks about everybody's marriage. Again, I don't hear Meredith talk about anybody's marriage till y'all start fucking with her. Angie says that she was determined, Monica was determined to get the rumor out about Angie's husband being gay, y'all. Angie's having a moment. You were determined to get that story out. Wait, because I'm having my moment. Monica says, oh, yes, you're finally having your moment. After 4 seasons, 4 seasons later, you're having your moment. And Andy was like, well, we can say the same thing about you. We can say the same thing. Andy, shut the fuck up. You acting real Carlos King right now. Be quiet. Okay? Because y'all still let this girl on the show sit up there acting like y'all didn't know who she was. You did know who she was. Okay? Anyway, Angie did get her together though, girl. Angie said, you come on this show, you spending your kids' money on a purse, you're irresponsible, and you're setting a bad example for your daughters. And I was just like, damn, bitch. Angie, you're right. You are absolutely right. even though this situation could possibly turn out positive, like you got on a reality show and made you famous for a minute, your kids can look at that and be like, oh, we have more money, or we have, more access now because you did this. But essentially what you showed them and being conniving, being a liar, those things, I don't know how good that is for you to have showcased to them kids. And also spending your money crazy, willing to be an errand girl for Jen Shaw. Like, these are risks and sacrifices that you as a mother should not have been willing to make, which makes me look at you as a problematic mother, just as the problematic mother that you have. Reminds me of Marie Monroe and her mama. Yeah. It does. A lot of times y'all come on these shows and, you had a fucked up situation with your mama. So you make her, the villain in your story. And so you're forever in your victimhood because your mama is the villain in your story. But then you essentially turn into a villain your goddamn self, because whenever somebody tries to hold you accountable, you turn into your mama. You do. You turn into your mom. And that's what it feels like on some level, because even though Monica was standing in it like a true Gemini girl, a true Gemini gonna stand in her shit, I still feel like you was fucked up and you shouldn't be able to come back on this show, because I think it's weird when fans are able to infiltrate the cast and get on the show and then kind of come from a mean, I'm jealous, envious of you space. I don't like that shit. If you can't genuinely fuck with these women on one level or another, or, be on their level on some capacity, you don't need to be on the show with them. And that's just how I feel. Y'all need to make a show for bloggers. Y'all need to make a reality show about some of these, bloggers and people that do all of this messy shit, because their lives must be entertaining on some level. You need to do stories about them, separate from the people that they obsess about. But Monica, I don't see you really meshing well with this cast. I don't know how that's gonna work out. But if there's something I can say about the Salt Lake City women, child, they go by the seat of their pants. So it might actually be something that can be worked out in the long run if everybody care enough about this show coming back and production wants Monica on the show. But Angie read her the fuck down. Angie read her down. I was glad she read her down about, not being a good example for her daughters, because it's very true. But essentially, I'm going to go back to what Monica said. When Monica said, I feel like putting Jen Shaw on blast for taking advantage of old people was a good thing. I'm sorry. I do. And I feel like y'all should have put her ass on blast too. And I was like, when you put it when you put it like that, y'all, it does kind of put Monica in a less fucked up spot for me. Because yes, it is grimy and, for you to infiltrate these people's friend group. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's some grimy ass fuck shit. Like, nobody can trust you. You're a liar. You're a snake in the grass. All of that. But essentially, all of these women are snakes in the grass. And the only thing that holds them together is the fact that they're a part of a certain tax bracket in Salt Lake City that keeps their whole dynamic, like I said, from being infiltrated. They have a tight-knit community. And so I feel like that's really what brings them together, the tight-knit community of being in Salt Lake City. But Monica, no, it absolutely feels like even though you are a part of that community, you're not a part of that tax bracket. And you infiltrating their friend group to be a snake, to start discourse amongst them like you did, girl, yeah. You a snake, but you ain't as big of a snake in the grand scheme of things. So I'm not gonna hate on you that bad, but I don't see a need for you to come back on this show. Monica is definitely coming back. Oh yeah, it seems that way, but I just don't know how that's gonna work out. How did you feel about the season as a whole? I thought it was good for the most part. I was kind of in and out. I really don't like Angie. I'm gonna just tell y'all, like, Angie has to make it to be a really good housewife in a few seasons, in my opinion. Yeah, after she go through a boot camp or two. But I didn't enjoy her this season. I felt like she was Lisa's little lapdog, and Lisa was kind of using her to start her drama for her, like going at Meredith. Lisa knows she can't keep going at Meredith because Meredith will take her fucking head off. And she don't really want long-term beef with Meredith like that. So I think she was whispering shit to Angie so that she could start issues between them. You know what I'm saying? So that she could go at Meredith without going at Meredith, straight up. I don't like Whitney at this point. I used to love Whitney, but Whitney is so annoying, especially when she gets drunk. She's messy as fuck and she never takes any accountability. She throws rocks and hides her hands. And she does a lot of drunk screaming and touching and grabbing on people, enough for her to get her ass whipped. Like, to me, Whitney is the type of Trump Republican that'll get drunk and scream on somebody and get all in their face and get aggressive. And then when they knock her the fuck out, she'll cry and say that you attacked her. I don't like Whitney. Love Meredith, always. Monica, you made the season entertaining because otherwise I don't know what would have happened. I'm here for Heather. I'm here for Heather, y'all. For some reason, as much as I can't stand Heather's ass kissy ass ways, I love the way she handled the gotcha with Monica. Waiting until they all got to the table. Thank you for your services, bitch. Pack your bags and go. Yeah, I was here for Heather. I was here for Heather with all of that. Y'all know I don't like Lisa. I don't like Lisa. I'm not going to like Lisa. Lisa is just a personality that annoys me, and that's just it. And because Angie was her little lap dog, I don't really see it for her neither. But all in all, I think the season was better than Potomac. And that's where I'm at with it, guys. That's where I'm at. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little quick recap that I wanted to give y'all of these two shows so that we can, jump back on it. But these are going to be members only because I don't really feel a need to put them out publicly or do the lives publicly for these TV shows. I'd rather just save my public lives for, drama and shows that people really care about, entertainment gossip and shows people really care about. These are more of the, the ones that my true bonbons will want to hear my opinion on. So that's why I'm going to keep bringing them to y'all because I know y'all want them. Yeah. She called her a rubbery ass. She called her a rubbery ass Trump supporter. That shit was hilarious. Monica was reading them hoes down. I'm not even going to lie. I love Heather too. Linebacker shoulders and meatloaf. I would do anything for love, face, and all. Girl, I can't wait till the one that comes on tomorrow so we can see what Mary gonna say, girl. Because if nothing else, Mary gonna come on and just be as delusional and funny as she wanna be. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Okay, my face is still hurting. My sinuses and everything is still acting a fool. So I'm gonna go and try to medicate myself further. But I really enjoyed this with y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it too. And if y'all want me to, I'll keep running them. I'll do the next part. And I'll do Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And maybe I'll start doing Potomac in Atlanta together and doing Married to Medicine by itself. We'll see how it plays out. We need some more shows, child. But anyway, I love you guys. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all evening. Sarita B, thank you for being a member for 6 months, boo. I definitely think Monica is coming back. I like her. Not the sneaky part of her, but the way she puts them in their place and in Love from New Jersey. All right, love. Right back to you. I agree. Her reads were on point. But if they're going to bring her on here, they got to bring somebody on here that's her age who she could be friends with besides Whitney, because that's not going to happen. Anyway, thank y'all. Y'all pray for me. I'm tired of being sick. I'm tired of shit being wrong. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.